Okay, y'all. We got to talk about it. We have to talk about it. Jay-Z is allegedly going on tour after he finished doing the picnics and some anniversaries and all kind of stuff like this. Him and Beyonce is allegedly going on tour. And I just have one question. Is he going to get some plastic surgery done? I'm just asking, y'all. I'm just asking. And we about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Sunday. I hope everyone is going to have a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I got something coming for y'all. I got something special coming for my day ones, twos, threes. For surely sure. Y'all been waiting on this for a long time. And I am about to launch my little goodies. Okay, y'all? So you all can support if you want to, buy, whatever, whatever, whatever. But I am about to launch my goodies. So I'm happy to at least be reporting that. I also want to get back to writing my book, y'all. I want to get back to writing my book, and my book is about my life, for real, for real. So I'm gonna be letting go of some little juicy details, okay, y'all, about everything and everybody that's surrounding me in my life. Like I wanna talk about that, because what I done went through, so many others have, and I learned that since I've been doing, YouTube, and people reaching out to me, and I say certain things, and they inbox me and they say they going through the same thing. Y'all, it's an experience. I can tell y'all that. Well, let's get to welcome all the new people that's coming in. I have so many new subscribers up in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I want everybody, my day ones, two, threes, fours, welcome everybody that's new that's coming in. If they're a little behind on certain things, please put them up on certain things, because I did a video and I talked about how a certain blogger lie all the time, and a lot of people were upset about this. They was thinking that Ramir really was hurt. And I had to tell people the truth. I cannot sit back and let people just dog their followers, people that's following them and subscribers. I cannot let people just do people like that. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay, you can be wrong sometime and you don't know you're wrong. We got AI, all that stuff out here. But when somebody purposely put water on their face and make it like they crying and all that stuff, just to tell you some bad news to make you feel bad about what's going on, it just don't make sense to me. I'm just saying, y'all. If you ain't gonna put a smile on somebody's face as a comedian, you want to make them feel a certain way and be down over a lot, that doesn't make sense to me. And I had to say something about it. I just had to. Okay, y'all. And then I said that Ramir, I didn't believe nothing this guy was saying, because this guy lied and this and that and that. I didn't believe this was true about Ramir. And a lot of people still was saying, prayers up. I guess they didn't hear me. I don't know, y'all. I be lost for words sometimes with people. Did you listen to what I said? They still was acting like that this had really happened. So I got tired of being in the comment section saying, this is a lie, that was a lie, that was a lie. I got tired of that. So some of my subscribers start answering. But yeah, y'all, this is what we're dealing with in the world. Some people listen, some people don't. And you just wish that people would listen more, because they just hear what they want to hear, a lot of people. And they take it and run with something else, and it's crazy. But let's get back to Jay-Z. He is going on tour, y'all. Word on the street with Beyonce. Lord have mercy. Woo. What is that? It's a what is it? The good, the bad, the ugly. Is that a Western or something like that? I don't know why, y'all. The ugly just came up in my head. I don't know why. But Jay-Z is going on tour, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. When I look at Jay-Z, I feel like this is his twin. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like this is his twin, y'all. Everybody used to be like JJ was ugly and this and that. They look like they some kinfolks, y'all. I'm just gonna put it out there, okay? Jay-Z is one of the ones in the industry that has had a label, that has felt a certain type of way about his artists. He has always wanted his artists, y'all, to, you know, go get some surgery done. He felt like they wasn't up to par. Looking normal wasn't the thing to look like if you're going on tour and present yourself in front of everybody. So my question is, y'all, should he get some surgery too? Because if he felt like M to the I to the A wasn't, presentable enough to be an artist for him unless she got some work done, and other people that they didn't sign, they suggested they get surgery done because they felt like their looks wasn't up to par. So Jay-Z is about to go on tour. Should he get some work done? I'm just asking y'all. You can't throw that out for other people and not feel like it's yourself. You can just look any kind of way and you can go on tour and act like you just got it like that. I'm just saying, y'all. Why everybody else couldn't be themselves and be normal and just let their talent show, speak for itself. But your talent, you want to act like you got so much talent that it looks over your looks. Y'all, please let me know in the comment section if I'm tripping or not. If his artist should get some plastic surgery done so they can be presentable to people and the fans, shouldn't he get some done too? I'm just saying, y'all. He ain't the most attractive thing to look at. I'm just saying, y'all. And he never really was. And are y'all noticing how everybody is struggling? Struggling. Everybody is struggling in the industry, y'all. They're struggling hard right now. Everybody that was in that era, that was in that same circle, is going back on tour and working their tail off right now. And word on the street is that there are a lot of these people that's working their tail off was gambling a lot of money. Gambling a lot of money away, y'all. You can't make this shit go up. My day ones, twos, and threes. Y'all remember back here when I was talking about Alicia Keys and I was talking about Meek Mill and Swiss Beats and all this stuff when I'm doing the Mo3 case. And you would think, like, what in the world Alicia Keys has to do with Mo3 case? These people been running in the same circle for a very long time, y'all. For a very long time. I talked about Alicia Keys a long time ago, and I said when I was doing research on Mo3 case, and certain celebrities started popping up, and they were popping up around dirty cops that had retired from Dallas Police Department, and some of these cops were one second, y'all. Some of these cops were retiring, and then they were starting to do businesses outside of police department. And they thought the best business to get into was the funeral business. And I thought that in itself took me to places where, wow, we got police officers that is retiring. And their choice of, investing in something is a funeral home. I felt like we were doomed if this is what their new investments were. And as I dug deeper, y'all, I said, this is weird that the funeral homes is attached to the churches. I kid y'all not. The funeral homes are attached to the churches. The police officers that's retiring and stuff like that, the dirty cops, they're attached to the funeral homes. They're attached to the churches. It's all an inner circle of so many things, y'all. So many corrupt things that you would not believe. And not only did Alicia Keys pop up when I was doing Mo3's case, but that Kurt Franklin, that little guy that be switching and stuff, tiny little preacher, and he be switching, and he looked like he's sweating Skittles. I don't care what nobody say, he's sweating Skittles. Okay, he is Gotta be on the down low. I don't care what nobody say, okay? But his name was popping up in this Mo3 case. Not, popping up like that, but it was just it was in the inner circles of that. He was hanging out with the same inner circle of people that get away with doing things in Dallas, y'all. And what really really just took me for a loop when I was doing the Mo3 case is some of the people that were on the expressway were connected, y'all, to these retired police officers that was hanging out with Alicia Keys. Okay, y'all. They were attached to this guy right here. They're all in business together. And his sons, word on the street, y'all. His son, at least one for sure, was allegedly on the expressway when Mo3 passed away. And he got drunk one day and he was driving drunk on the expressway. And he was letting cats out the bag. I don't know if he was driving or he was riding and somebody else was driving, but he was in a car and they were on the expressway and he had been drinking. And he said that he take people out and then his father turns around and do the service for him. Can you imagine that, y'all? That the person that call you and say, I have a funeral home and if you want to do your service there, we're going to give you a good deal, your family, blah, blah, blah. You never in a million years would think that that person that's offering you that deal is not only, happy that, because this is how funeral homes are. They be happy when somebody passed away because there's some business for them. Okay? Not only do they do that, but this guy's son came out and said that they take people out and their father do the services. Imagine when your phone rings first and it's him. And the first thing you're wondering is, how did he know that somebody passed away and it just happened? And he locked you in to do the funeral service, make money off of you. And then you find out later, just think about that it's a possibility that his sons and his little goons could have played a part in that person passing away. And you're letting that person's family member do the funeral service. This is what's going on, y'all. This Robert Gomez, Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, y'all. Supposed to be Trap Boy Freddy's cousin. Word on the street. I don't know. I know they went to the same church. And their families went to the same church. Because Trap Boy Freddy's mom, grandma, all of them go to the same church as this guy's father owned the church. Yeah. They're all friends. The hitter that was running, because a lot of people thought it was him. Because he was another person that camouflaged things for Mo3's case. Okay, y'all? Why is it every time Mo3, Nipsey, all of these people pass away, it's the same inner circle of people that's surrounding them. Y'all, I just look at Takeoff. Takeoff passes away. He was around Mob Ties. Mob Ties now had, they were around Mo3 when he passed because J. Prince came to see him. He was the last person that came to see Mo3 at his house. Why is the same inner circle of people, y'all? And these same inner circle of people that were popping up doing a Mo3 and research that I did, these same people now are struggling. They back out here working, trying to make some money and get back in good with the people after they turn their back on them. They fans didn't know how to talk to them. Because they said Alicia Keys. I don't know. I ain't never met her. So I'll have to go by what other people say. So I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know. I don't be around these people like that. But from working on the street and what people say about Alicia Keys, when they go and support her and they try to get an autograph and stuff like that, they say she got nasty attitude, y'all. Okay? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. All of these same people are right now. When I tell y'all 2026 is something else, it's something else. All of these same people in 2026 is trying to get out here and grind again. Like they are broke. Oh, T.I. got a new talk show now. um, what is it called? Expeditiously. He gonna run that in the ground, y'all, ain't he? That's I think the name of his new show on YouTube. Yeah. And it's some bull crap, y'all, because he had CeeLo on there. We're going to talk about that in another video, CeeLo little thing on his show. But yeah, he had CeeLo on there. And asked him about if he was a devil worshiper. I said, oh, Lord. We're going to talk about that in another video, y'all. All these people are trying their best. T.I., he was beefing with 50 Cent recently, and now he has a talk show on YouTube. So, he came out and was trying to buy. They said he bought his wife a new car. I don't know how new it was because it looked like it was old as shit. Okay, y'all? I was like, that's an ugly car when I saw it. If you're going to buy your wife allegedly a $250,000 car, when I believe he lied about that price, at least make it be something that's cute. It was so ugly, y'all. And it's an old car. And I doubt he paid that much for it. $250,000. I doubt it. I think that's just what they put out there. Just like they put out that Jay-Z and Beyonce was billionaires. Y'all. I think they put in whatever they want to put out here now. Right on the street is Swiss Beats. Right here is a gambler, just like Jay-Z is a gambler and losing money, just like ASAP allegedly is a gambler and losing money. There's a lot of people that they're saying is out here just gambling away money, y'all. Offset. And pay attention that these same people are in the same inner circle. Y'all remember when I did this video, my day ones, twos, and theories. I remember this. Meek Mill in the front. All I'm doing, they little Masonic stuff. And it's funny that Meek Mill is in the front. And, you know, he been allegedly getting bent over by Diddy and passed around to Jay-Z. And then Jay-Z passed him on to somebody else too. And then the white parties, he was passed along allegedly. Y'all, this is what I heard, y'all. That them white folks been passing them around too. That a back door has been getting some action. Word on the street. I don't know, but this is what people are saying. You see Jay Prince back there, Jr. You see Drake over there. They tried to turn on Drake though, didn't they, y'all? They got Kendrick on his tail, boy. And they said that the Jay-Z was behind that too. That had Kendrick on Drake's tail. Because I guess, you know, Jay-Z don't like them pretty boys, y'all. He don't like them pretty boys. I'm going to just put it out there. Nipsey Hussle popped in. They got rid of him quick. They got rid of Tupac. Any other ladies, pretty boys, they got rid of them so fast. And anybody that the ladies liked, even if they wasn't pretty boys, like, I'm just saying Damon Dash. But they must have some good, because Dame Dash had to have some good, y'all, for Aaliyah to get hooked on him. And she had been with all of these other guys, you know, she could have her pick of the litter of Jay-Z or anybody that she wanted during that time, and she chose Dame Dash. So he knew how to hit that spot. Okay, y'all, he had to, because it wasn't about just the looks. Cause I'm just saying, y'all, and he was up and coming too. It wasn't like he was just balling out of control. He was up and coming too. So he had to have some good stuff, y'all. Notice the people in these pictures, y'all. Same inner circle. The ones they didn't want to stay in their inner circle, that wasn't, you know, fitting they, you know, they weren't getting enough out of that person, or that person was lame to them, or they was jealous of that person in some way. They got rid of them, just like Nipsey. This guy right here, the young one, they turned him out because he was going on vacation with Diddy, and everybody was laughing at him that he was Diddy's boy toy. So they turned him out like they turned out Bashir and all of them. They turned him out. The ones that they wanted to get rid of, like the one in the middle, they got rid of. And Jay Prince Jr. is trying his best to fill his daddy's shoes for when his daddy is not around. He want to fill those shoes. There's so many people can't stand him, though. That works for them. Word on the street. They can't stand Jay Prince Jr. And they can't wait for Jay Prince to be up out of here so they can get Jay Prince Jr. up out of here quick. He is not going to reign like this many years like his daddy. It's not going to happen. A lot of people can't stand Jay Prince Jr. I'm just telling the truth, y'all. And it comes up in the numbers. He is hated by even his own people, y'all. But yeah, this same inner circle of people. Look, pay attention to the thing that's going on right now with the same inner circle. Alicia Keys is performing Girl on Fire, y'all. She just performed a day or two ago. She's performing right now. She's back on the road and trying to make some money. And I think this is why she was married, because she could play that piano good and had his songs, and she was cute. And you know, the guys are always looking for somebody that's gonna, if their career ever fail and they don't work no more, they wife gonna be able to, you know, carry the torch. This is what they looked for back in the days. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And I think that's why Alicia Keys was chosen too. I do believe. And she gonna have bad luck, because the word on the street is she took him from his wife. Then turn around and try to be friends with her, y'all. I was like, Lord have mercy. When I started hearing all the stories about Alicia Keys, I was like, Lord, she is really out here on the limb to think that somebody want to be friends with her after she take their husband. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I guess the ex-wifey played along with the bullshit. But we all know. We all know, y'all. Everybody in this comment section was dragging Alicia Keys. Y'all, I was surprised. I thought she was kind of popular. You know, a little bit. But when I looked at this comment section on the Neighborhood Talk, I was like, Lord have mercy. Neighborhood Talk said, neighbors, did she kill it? And I'm going to tell y'all this. I listened to a little bit of it, and I was like, Lord have mercy. She can't sing. So was they using something to make her voice sound better back in the days? Or did she just lose wind? Because she can't sing anymore. What I heard, it was like, come on now. She can play the piano. Tell her fingers sore. But hitting them high notes and all that stuff that we heard back in the days on those songs, that's not what's coming out now, y'all. Somebody said, so we all collectively hate this song, and put a laughing emoji up there, y'all. They laughing at her, talking about everybody. So all of us that hate her, all y'all. Do you mean to tell me everybody on this comment section hate this song? This is what that first comment said. Then somebody says, this is one song that I hated since the day I've heard it. I put a particular way to pee me off. This is what somebody said. And this is the second comment. They don't like Alicia Keys songs, y'all. I did not know she was that hated. For real, for real. The next comment says, someone said, please set this song on fire. Well, crying, laughing emojis, crying and laughing and crying emojis, y'all. Please set this song on fire. I said, Lord have mercy. Y'all, karma is coming back to these celebrities like crazy. All the ones that had fans, and then they lost those fans, and then they let people see how they really are, and this and that and that and this, and time that went past. People waking up to these celebrities. They not respecting them at all. Y'all, look at this comment section. They are lighting her up, okay? I hate this song. I don't know why. And laughing emojis. Every single comment. And I didn't have to like skip it or none of that. Just look down the list. Everybody is dragging Alicia Keys, y'all. This is crazy. The radio used to annoy me when they played this out so much. And the radio stations, they don't understand. I know they getting paid to play these songs over and over again to get these in y'all head, to make y'all be humming it when you ain't want to hum it. Because if you keep listening to something over and over again, you're going to eventually learn it, and you're going to be humming it and don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying, y'all? They make you tired of songs, and they don't even understand that. It's just about, oh, I got paid to play this so many times, and that's what I'm going to do. But people want to hear variety of songs. They don't want to keep hearing the same stuff over and over again all the time. Okay, y'all? And they don't realize that hurts them, but they don't care because they getting paid to, you know, promote it. So they don't care if you hear it over and over again and you keep playing it back to back to back. But when we all know you're doing it because you're getting paid to do it, not because this is what the people want to hear. I wish the radio stations will go back to those, and we still have some that play them songs back to back to back, that everyone you want to hear, like, you know, and you be grooving to. We like those people that jump on a radio station and do that. But these other ones that's just getting paid for to just push something off on people, it's sad, y'all. The next comment said, I didn't know so many women dislike this song, and they are putting emojis up about that too. I didn't know that many women hated this song. Y'all, do y'all see the tables have turned on these celebrities? They have turned, y'all. The tables have definitely turned. This is crazy. This is crazy. Same two people. Same two people right now is hurting for money. Word on the street is they're broke. That's why Alicia Keys is back out here, doing her thing. I don't know. I don't be keeping up with her, but this is what people are saying. That she's back out here because she broke too. And that her husband is a gambler. He done gambled a lot of money away. And they didn't, messed up money, basically. That's why she's back out here working. Now, I don't know if she's been continuously working. I don't go to her concerts or none of that. I wouldn't support people that support dirty cops and being around that type of stuff. So I wouldn't support that. But yeah, y'all, especially if I know about it. You know what I'm saying? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Jay-Z back out here working his kneecaps off, y'all. Everybody was talking about he working Beyonce kneecaps off. She had knee surgery, all kind of stuff, and then put her back on her stroll. And then she worked a little bit more. Then she worked till her pants fell off. Okay, y'all? Yeah, it literally fell off. All the gadgets they were doing was messing up and everything because they wasn't prepared for a lot of stuff. Beyonce almost fell out of the car in the sky. Like, it was a lot of stuff going on with her concerts. And like I said, her pants fell down during the concert, y'all. Literally. I was like, Lord have mercy. Poach half fell, her pants fell while she was performing. And I was like, she tired. Just like Cardi B tired right now. Cardi B so tired, she don't know what to do, y'all. She don't know what to do. She flopping and doing whatever. She just going with it. Just doing whatever. Just going with the program. But she tired as I don't know. Look at Cardi B, y'all. She tired. She is out of it. She was not ready for this tour. But she was almost through now. She like, let me keep on going. I'm trying to get some of this money back. Because she have to do it now. She have to. She owes her record label money, allegedly. So she have to get out there and work. And they do too. 2026 is showing y'all that people that they've been running around here lying, nose growing like Pinocchio, they have been lying. Okay, y'all? And just like Swiss Beats got, don't he got that Pinocchio nose too, y'all? I know he lied to Alicia Keys a lot. Because he got that long nose, y'all. But anyway, y'all, lying they tail off, talk about people billionaires. If they were billionaires, they wouldn't be out here hitting the streets working like they're working. Jay-Z is popping up everywhere right now. They're trying to get in front of this story with the Ep to the Steen, okay, y'all? They trying to get in front of that story, too, because their names was on that list. They trying to get in front of the story because they best friends and so-called brothers with P. Diddy. And look at P. Diddy had his name coming out, all of this nasty stuff. So they are trying to force themselves on people. If I go back to tour, sing my old songs, I get people to back liking me again. Start hanging back around some of these ninjas and stuff again. I ain't used to hanging out with them, but I'll do it just to make the people think that they are back in my pocket. A lot of people ain't feeling Jay-Z, y'all. And word on the street is the tickets was like $365. Somewhere he's supposed to be doing some promotion at. It's supposed to be $365 per ticket, y'all. And a word on the street is they selling some tickets. They are selling some tickets. Are they going to sell all of them? I don't know. But they are selling some tickets, y'all. And it's amazing to see that a lot of people still support him, to be honest. It's amazing to see a lot of people still support him. But at the same time, it's really not. Because you got a lot of people that's followers. They just follow whatever somebody else is doing, whatever's trending, whatever that, and most of the stuff that's trending, y'all, it's exploited. It's like it's advertised to push that so it can trend. A lot of people is, backing it to make it trend. And when they make it trend, it makes a person look like they more than they are. When a person don't have a lot of talent, they go and find somebody that got the most talent that they could think of. And this is why a lot of people are saying that he went back to the roots. Because the roots is so very talented. And Jay-Z felt like, okay, let me get in on them. Hopefully they still got it. And if they do, this is going to make me look good. But is it all going to be the same without not having everybody there? You know what I'm saying, y'all? Jaguar Wright was a major part of that inner circle. And if she's not there, it's still going to be something missing. And even if Jay-Z is there, is anybody really feeling him like that when only time you come back around is when you need us? I'm just saying, y'all. Boy, it's going to be interesting to see how this going to play itself out. We know it's going to be a lot of clowns that's going to follow him because his name is Jay-Z. It's Jay-Z though, man. It's Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And they still going to follow the leader. But there's so many people that's sitting back watching and just like, we don't see how many dummies is just going to be running up behind him like he's something special. And like I said, is he going to get some plastic surgery done so he can be presentable? Because if he feel that people wasn't good enough to perform and just be talented, that was nice looking, M to the I to the A. She was nice looking, but he chose like, oh, you need to get some work done. So what the heck? What the H to the L about him, y'all? We like to see eye candy too. It ain't just about the men that want to see something look nice. The women want to see something presentable too, even if it is a rapper or whatever. Even if it is somebody old school, call themselves coming back from retirement. If you want everybody else to keep themselves up, why you ain't keeping yourself up? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Do y'all remember when Lil Mama? They was mad. Oh my God. Do y'all remember when Lil Mama rushed and she went on that stage anyway? Like, I don't care what they say. I'm a part of this and I'm finna be a part of this. They was so mad at her. Oh my God. They was peed off that she joined in on their little reindeer games. This was funny, y'all. I had to just throw this picture up for just I had to. I just had to. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about Jay-Z going on tour with Beyonce. Word on the street, he is going on tour with Beyonce, y'all. Lord have mercy. They are working their kneecaps off the hinge. That's all I can say. These billionaires are very busy right now, okay? Busy. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.